Alright, YouTube folks and Twitch folks, welcome back. Moving on to the next level. Oh, why did I turn the camera? Let's turn that off. I gotta stop doing that. Well, I have to move now because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just to continue. Shut up. Having pledged our honor as shield over air, we must be mindful. Oh, this is a good mission if it's what I think it is. Let it be locked away and safe, but ever in view of the faithful. Future generations are hostage to our care. That's a weird way of wording that.
Getting the Talisman of Air will be an interesting challenge, but I'll need it if I want to get the eye for Constantine. It's well hidden inside the city's Hammer Temple, so I'll have to do some scouting around. Problem is, the place is fully active day and night. Not even I could stay undetected for very long. Well, they say that the best place to hide a letter is on the mantelpiece. With that in mind, I'll be going in by the front door, dressed as a Hammerite novice. That should be perfect, since novices aren't allowed to speak while on the temple grounds. My contacts can get me a novice's pass to get me through the gate. Once inside, I'll be free to take my time, explore the place thoroughly, and find the talisman. As long as I don't do anything violent or get caught somewhere I shouldn't be. Because as the new arrival, I'll be the first person they'll suspect if anything goes wrong.
So, all right, well, first, I'll be right back. I gotta grab a drink. 1 second, I forgot to do that. We got talking about MMOs too much. All right, Undercover. Difficulty normal. Posing as a Hammerite novice, present your credentials to the guard at the gate and enter the Hammerite temple. Search the temple, discover where the Talisman of Air is kept. When you find it, take it. Once you've achieved your other objectives, get out of the temple and get back to the city streets. Hard. Still 1,500 gold worth of valuables. While you're leaving the place, steal the hammer's holy first hammer from the reliquary. And then get out. Still 2,400 gold. Don't kill any of the Hammerites. And get out. Okay. Again, we'll just do normal because it lets us get out. And again, we don't have to find everything. I'll probably find them anyway, at least hopefully, but we don't have to spend 20 minutes if I miss it. Or more likely cheating and getting it. And again, keep in mind the difficulty doesn't change anything else about the game. The guards aren't easier or harder, anything like that. Gas arrows are good. God, they're so expensive. Gas mine is cheaper. Oh, that's a regular mine. God damn, the gas mine is 650. That's insane. Honestly, that should be cheaper than the gas arrows. The gas arrows are better. Unless the gas mine is a bigger area, I guess. We'll take at least 1 healing potion. We're gonna want water arrows. Moss arrows here is probably going to be a very good idea. Being like a church or temple, there's probably a lot of porcelain floors. Gas arrows, you have 1. Fire arrows, not. We'll take at least 1 gas arrow. God, they're so fucking expensive. Or 1 extra, I should say. We'll take a noisemaker. Again, I don't really know if it's worth getting them. I guess they more consistently get guards to go in the direction you want them to, but even then, it can be hit or miss whether they actually go or not. I'm gonna buy actually moss arrows. We're 5 shy. I guess we could have 1 less water arrow. Because, yeah, I think moss arrows will probably end up being really good here. And we don't have any. I mean, 8 might seem like a lot, but... Alright. Yeah, you don't want to do WoW Classic solo. I've heard it's a real pain in the ass to get groups. So here's the thing about this mission. I remember loving this mission. However, I kind of got rid of the premise quickly of being an adept and just mostly went around and murdering / knocking everybody out. The Hammerites are kind of this game's Brotherhood of Steel, sort of. In that they're the holy, self-righteous assholes that I hate. Let me read this and I'll kind of continue with my thought. As approved by His Eminence, the High Priest Markander, we deliver unto you this novice under the standard agreement of service. The novice is sent with full status and training as such, and should serve with humility and vigor to the best of his skills. He will endure a standard 3-year contract of service, at the end of which he will be considered for indoctrination as an elevated acolyte. The novice has been instructed in the rules and strictures of the order, has sworn by his warrants to be silent in his vigils, and knows to maintain the marked privacies, as indicated by the standard inverted red hammer sigil. Please remit periodic evaluations of his conduct as warranted or at 6-month intervals. May the hammer fall upon the unrighteous. Officially, Brother Shashlaman. I think this is important. Has sworn his warranties to be silent and knows to maintain the marked privacies. Inverted red hammer. So that's the areas I think we can't go into. So I seem to recall the AI being a little wonky with determining if you were actually suspect or not. I seem to remember that, like, sometimes, and what I mean by that is I think sometimes that the AI would aggro on you, like attack you for no reason. Now I don't know if that's true. It's just, again, it's my 23-year-old memory of playing this a million years ago, so that might not be an accurate statement. And maybe they fixed some of that with gold. I don't know. Or thief gold, not with, you know, the actual tradable currency. We're gonna look for stuff first. But I remember playing this mission a bunch, like reloading it repeatedly back in the day and playing through it multiple times. Garrett and Sam Fisher together at last. They really do. I love his voice. I love Garrett's voice. And I've said this before, but it still shames me that I did not recognize his voice as Valentine from Fallout 4. Shameful. Halberger groups in New World. 5? I think it's 5. I think 5 is the max. 5 or 6, I forget. I think it is 5 though. Sorry, I know we keep talking about MMOs, but I love it. That's the one genre I can never free myself of. I've got to play them once in a while. That front gate is one of those things that really triggers memories for me, and I'll talk about why in a second. It's more amusing to me than you, to be fair, because it's my memories, which I will try to bestow upon you as best I can, but it won't be quite the same. New RimWorld looks good. Yeah, I still need to play that. I actually did read up on it, the new stuff with RimWorld, like being able to have your own like cults / religions, depending on your point of view, I suppose. But I'm too deep into a few other things. New World. I've been doing a lot of Dead by Daylight. I've been trying to get better in Dead by Daylight, so I've been playing that a lot. I was actually watching videos on Warhammer Total War because I consider picking that back up. But again, it's just a game that you got to put a lot of time in to be like really good at. Not necessarily like be adequate, but be good. Like with Dead by Daylight, I'm not going to get into it too much, but the short version of the thought is to get people to watch you play something like Dead by Daylight, you need to be good at it. You need to be really good at it. Nobody really cares to watch mediocre players. We'll talk about this gate in just a second. Oh, God. Look at these pretentious dickheads.
Present thy credentials, novice. Open the gate!
Now I need to steal all the stuff from the Hammerites. What did you say, novice? Oh, nothing. Oh, hey, sweet hammer.
Who art thou? Thou art no novice. Alarm!
I was fucking right. I stole a hammer. Right in front of his face. By the way, you're going to hear a lot of whistling in this one, probably. Apologies ahead of time. So, any place with an inverted red hammer is where we're supposed to not go. We're going to have to quick save a lot. In light of the recent break-ins at Craig's Cliff, all 2 patrols to be doubled until further notice. We're going to quick save a lot in this. Just because we're not... Again, I'm worried about... Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we're going to turn the sound down because it's just going to be non-stop goddamn whistling. Is there a high skill ceiling for DBD? For Killer, yes.
Be off.
He said to be off, but I don't think he meant like in the aggro sense.
What art thou doing? Say, who art thou? Wait a minute.
Come closer.
Then again. So, despite not having the hammer symbol, that's apparently an off-limits area. So we're going to have to do a lot of experimenting to figure out where we're actually allowed to go.
Thou should not be in the barracks, brother. Remember that novices are not permitted.
Knowledge is our weapon.
We got to be careful with it. All right, so apparently the only place we can go is here. Wait, where am I going to sleep if I can't go to the goddamn barracks?
Foolishness proves its own punishment, but steam burns are a harsh punishment indeed.
Dolan saith the boy shall live, but may leave the order.
More foolishness. Fear never shows the true path, only the downslope to corruption.
Apparently we can actually go in here. That's nice. As approved by... I read that as approved by Eminem. As approved by his eminence, the high priest Markander, we deliver unto you the... Oh wait, no, that's the one I fucking just read. I am a wall builder. Let my walls endure from season to season, year to year, and age to age. Let my walls stand while families toil, armies march, and empires fall. I am a wall builder, and my walls will stand always as a shield against evil. This I pray, that will the master builder grant. I mean, walls also protect evil as well, though? Yes, if you pre-order on Steam, you get beta access on New World. And also, and you might want to read this, and Bro Control, I think, knows more about this than I do. But, if you don't like New World, even if you play it like 50 hours, I think you can cancel the pre-order still and get your money back. Hammerite Compendium of Precepts, Regiments and Rules of Conduct, Volume 12. The builder gave thou the raw stuff of thy life. Make thou a great work of it, or thou mockest his gift. Yeah. Fuck the builder. Bow before the builder's might. Hopefully we'll hear that. That one line in particular. So I wonder if it's just like any door we can't go in. Dream World and Earth 2? Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Seest thou the action on DeWall's thugs?
Verily. Some have told me it was his own brethren who in sin didst turn him in.
Thieves betray their own. Now, as always,
The Forge's child. The hammer was the first to be cast out of mold. It was brought into the world by Father Tenor, now sainted. You sainted the guy who made a hammer. He put a rock on a stick, and you sainted him for it. Jesus. I mean, praise the builder, I guess. The first hammer, symbol of her ascent from the trickster's shadow. Trickster? I wonder who that is. The sacred skull of Saint Yora, a builder of vision, a devout keeper of the faith. We will be knocking these motherfuckers out and stealing all this shit at some point. In fact, you can kind of steal it, I think, if you kind of...
Thief!
That's the name of the game. Alright. Let's keep exploring and figuring out where we actually can and cannot go. Are we okay in the church?
Time was, the sinners we take was to have no second chances. They were dispatched forthwith to explain their misdeeds to their builder.
Our strength and resolve. 'Tis not what it once was.
And see what our weakness hath gained us. Crime and sin reached to the very heights of the city.
But yeah, I've seen those scam ones, Dream World, etc. Damn it! Stop looking at stuff. How am I gonna steal it? Jerks. There's no floor up there. Okay. Yeah, right now we're just kind of getting a scope this place out. I mean, I'll forget it instantly, but theoretically, a lot of this is very familiar though, because like I said, I played this stage a lot. Like I remember this room and the stairs down and all that. Alright, this is gonna bug me. I gotta check something real quick. Random generator. Dream World in particular is hilarious. So there's no red hammer anywhere, right guys? I'm not blind. There's not a red upside down hammer denoting like, hey, you can't go in here. Again, this stage kind of reminds me of the stage from, God, what's it called? Kingdom Come, where you have to sniff out the, like, imposter, or the imposter. Great theory, but sometimes, well, that stage was just a mess in Kingdom Come. God, it was awful. Definitely this stage was not anywhere near at that level. Again, quick save all the time because it's hard to tell where you are and are not allowed to go. Now, I do think that, I do seem to recall that Red Hammer symbol is shown sometimes.
Some do say the Baron means to raise the tariffs again, even on greens and meat.
The wretched man serves only the merchants and his own greed.
His grandfather cared less for his pocketed gold and more for his soul's health, but no longer.
The builder's truth it is that men without belief do soften and fail as rotten wood.
Was that a penis joke, sir? Library? Am I allowed to study the teachings of the great hammers and builders and shit? Is that okay with you? Is that okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. Back in my day, if you made a single sin, we murdered your ass. They're weak nowadays. They let you, like, repent. God, how stupid. Undercover. Hemorrhite Compendium. Regiments and rules. Time once past, the harlot did say to the priest, "Tarry a while and wait upon thy duties." And the priest did tarry. Oh, he tarried all right. And then when the harlot scourged with birch branches, and was the priest crushed beneath the great gears, for the path of righteousness leads ever upwards, to where it is perilous to fall. Jesus Christ, maybe relax a little bit. The priest wants to get a little something something. You ain't gonna be, like, fucking crushing him in gears. Temple authorization and access. Novices, as per the official books, are not permitted keys and are not allowed to enter restricted areas for any reason. These areas to be designated by the standard red inverted hammer, which is not near the barracks. How did you miss that? Temple guardsmen are not permitted keys, but may enter restricted areas in pursuit of their function. Temple priests will be issued keys to most areas and are allowed in restricted rooms when authorized by the high priest. They are also, of course, allowed into their own quarters, but not those of other priests. The high priest is granted the master key, has no restrictions to access, and will keep in his possession the holy symbol of the temple. Emerald Compendium. The mortar cannot hold when the stone is not strong and clean. Before beginning thy endeavors, look to thy material, both physical and spiritual. Hating these guys yet? Guard thy tongue from falsehood, and thou guardest thy purse from a jackablade. Guard thy hand from misdeed, and thou guardest thy house from firelighters. What? How does that even make sense? If I catch my house on fire, or somebody catches my house on fire, that means that I must have done something to deserve it, I guess. Guard thy heart from doubt, as thou guardest thy tools from corrosion, for thy faith in thy tools are the best that thou hast. Ugh. When the builder came amongst his children and asked, Who is it that hath spoiled this work? Then didst his errant son answered, I do not know. Then didst the builder cast down his son and smite him with his hammer? For is it not known that a mistake may be mastered, but a lie lasts forever on the tongue? No, that's not true at all. None of this shit is true. Just because you put a bunch of thous and doubts and dines in front of it and making it sound vague doesn't automatically make it accurate. Doesn't even make sense. To use, like, if you would have compared, like, a burn, like a severe burn to the tongue and say, well, would you not have that burn forever on the tongue? I mean, you probably wouldn't. But that would make more sense than, oh, a lie is always on the tongue. That makes no fucking sense. Basically, they're like, well, once you fucked up, you're gone forever. Like, once you've screwed up, that's it. Game over. To use thy chisel is to blunt its edge against the stone. To not use thy chisel is to waste its edge. Wow, that's super deep, guys. When the thief did cry to the master, Release me, for I repent, and shall do good all my days. Then did the master strike the thief's hand from him with a blade. And the master said, Go now and do good, for thy repentance has been paid. Oh my god! It's like we're in a canary factory in here. I swear to god, I'm so close to just going into a murderous rampage right now. Jesus. Tarry a while and listen. It's not breaking anything just yet. I keep seeing those buttons. At least once, we're going to probably hit that alarm. On accident. Like, I'm going to be like, what's this? And I'm going to hit it, and it's going to go, and I'm like, oh, fuck, reload. There's going to be so much humming and shit. Oh, my God.
Hast
Thank
thought
you.
upon who is likely to succeed our master?
Surely not for many years.
Art thou blind? He is old, and the master forgers do jostle each other for precedence.
I spy not on my betters, 'tis in the builder's hands.
'Tis true, 'tis true.
Bow before the whistler's might. See, that one has the little symbol. I can't go in there. Noted. Red hammer. Noted. Now, obviously, we are going to go in there. And at some point, we're going to go ape shit, probably. And just get to knocking these sons of bitches out left and fucking right. But, up until that time, I don't think they notice when stuff is stolen, by the way. Like, well, if you steal it right in front of them, they obviously notice. Yeah, these guys are probably not really big into parties. Unless it's like torture party. Terrence, we are almost done converting the old kitchens into the new treasury. All of the kitchen stores have now been moved up from downstairs, and some of the church valuables have been moved down. Work should be completed within the week. Valuables downstairs, you say? But yeah, we're gonna almost certainly be murdering the shit out of these guys. You can't own cheese. I think it's probably one of the first missions that, like, you really can do completely, like, ghost, I think. Because if you kind of, like, stay in character, stay out of the rooms you're restricted in, da-da-da-da-da. I think within reason you can get away with it. Within reason. I won't spoil anything, but I don't know if you can get all the way out. You can only be allowed to have cheese for a brief few fleeting moments. Wait. We've caged this switch. And we'll keep it caged until it talks. I'm gonna guess they probably would be super thrilled if they caught me here. Alright, I just want to see if I can activate that jump. Obviously, we can't open that just yet. Also, I thought they were holding keeping this where people could see. I guess it technically is visible, because they're like, keep it where you can... Keep it where people can see it. And I guess you technically can see it there if you want to. We might not be allowed down here. We'll find out when they're like, hey, hold on, thief. They couldn't be like, hey, new guy. See, but again, they're not very tolerant of mistakes. So I guess it makes sense. It's in lore that if you accidentally step foot in the wrong area, they instantly murder you. Brutally. How you doing? Again, I'm not knocking anybody out yet, because I just remember the game being fairly flaky with, like, I felt like I would be following the rules, and then all of a sudden they would just start attacking. So you cannot go in there. It could have also been that I just didn't notice the red hammers, too, right? Maybe I somehow missed... I mean, they're kind of easy to miss, I guess. Some boxes we can use to stack up to get somewhere. Two guards down here. I think I heard somebody sleeping, too. In those side rooms, we can start, you know, jamming guards into, right? Knocking them out and putting them in there. Not that we would ever do that. Oh, sorry, I meant to talk about, too, the gate. So, that gate on the front, the way, and we'll probably try it, at least at some point. But the way the bodies would stack, I would stack them on the gate. Like, I would think I would like, close it, and they would just kind of float in the air. It was pretty funny. You had to be there. Okay. Actually doesn't care that I'm down here. I'm kind of surprised. It's so funny you can be down in the crypt area like this, but yet I can't go to the barracks where we sleep. Making sure to steal this when he's not looking. Because again, I'm pretty damn sure they don't notice stuff missing. Otherwise, this mission will be pretty much unbeatable, I would think. Because you had to steal X amount of stuff. So you want to turn around? Every now and then he gets... Come on, I'm not gonna steal that. Look, I'll guard it. Go to the barracks. They were asking for you. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead, Gary. Why can't you be cool? Everybody else is cool, Gary. This is why you didn't get invited to Susan's birthday party. I'm gonna do what I'm told. I like following the rules. And eating my own boogers. That's you. That's you, Gary. Fucking Gary. Alright. Let's explore a bit more. Oh, you're gonna hate this mission. Because there is a lot of whistlers. Guessing this is their little sparring area where they can beat the shit out of each other with hammers. Or they're like bowing before the builder's might. I remember chasing guys like running dudes around here as well for some reason. Alright, none of that is valuable.
And the word went before him, on a breeze carrying our salvation. Here at last is a man with the mind of a general and the heart of a poet, yet also with the hands of a builder. He will lift us up from the earth.
Red hammer? I sure don't see one. Oh, maybe we would sleep out here.
So lazy. I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these incompetent people.
I don't see why I should be the one out here patrolling with these other incompetent guards. Oh, hey, Steve. I don't see why I have to be out here with these fucking morons. You're supposed to put your valuables in your foot lockers. Idiots. That's what the builder would want. The builder would want you to put out your gold, all your sweet little trinkets, safely within it, because obviously nobody's going to steal anything here. You know what we do to thieves. We cut their hands off and then say, go and be good. Do good without your hand. Which, I mean, you know, if you're a thief, just cut the hand off. That's fine. I'm alright with that, but still, though. Alright. Go check the other one. Bow before the builder's might. Praise the builder. Hammers are the best. You got a kind of a weak hammer. Alright, let's go check this area. Probably should have looked around first. You ain't got shit in here. There's no point in cutting those down. Let's do a little test. Just to be 100% sure on something. I want to make sure that when he comes back, he doesn't notice they're missing. I feel like... Why is the new acolyte wearing stripper heels? What strange new customs this master builder has. Now here lies Father Theo, a teacher without peer, yet ever a student of discipline. I mastered in discipline.
Intruder! Who? That breath was your last.
So, I don't know if he aggroed because I stole shit. Am I not supposed to be over here? Hold on, let's test it. I mean, he doesn't. So he does seem to notice when it's missing. Hold on. She doesn't say anything. Sorry, I'm just testing to see what we can get away with. Because we might have to knock these guys out sooner rather than later. Damn it. I think he just did aggro because he didn't even see that one was missing. Because that's kind of to the side, I guess. Jesus. That'd have been a perfect time for a gas arrow. Oh, for God's sakes. You guys alright? You guys, you okay? You got it sorted? You okay? You good?
I will have to be a little bit more strict with my orders so that they're clear and people can carry
I guess that's what happens when you get
some
too many of them pathing in the same area.
Where has that gone to?
Ah, he did notice.
Where thee this villain? Thine intrusions. Keep thine eyes open.
Ironically, it shot through those, so we won't be able to steal those yet.
All these people I have to work with are so incompetent, so stupid, so
Okay, good.
lazy. I don't
So-
see why I should be the one to be put.
They will set the alarm off. I bet you back when I played this originally, I bet that's what got me. Is I didn't realize, because they don't, sometimes, he didn't notice the first time, but when he went back, he did notice. So I'm guessing it's just due to, like, the angle he was at. He just didn't see it the first time. Alright. So we think the High Priest is in there. Sparring room, yes, where we are now. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to the High Priest's room. Jesus. Fucking whistling. Just never ends. So west. So you think this might be the High Priest's room? Oh my God! It's like having a tap dance competition in here. What? I'm just hanging out by his door. Is that against the rules? I mean, actually, it probably is, to be fair. Oh, God. Alright. I don't quite know where that area is. Oh, we didn't check this. Wow, a bunch of hammers. On the floor? That seems disrespectful. Alright. So we can't pick that lock, which is not super surprising. I do want to start looking at those other rooms, though. Because there's not really much else. We've explored basically everything else. What? Wait, how is this the... Wait, what? This is not the priest's quarters. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be stuck in here. I'm looking for see if there's like a hidden wall or anything. Don't see one. Alright. I'm actually am trying to do this fairly sneakily. This is not there. Actually, you know what? What's down here? Because we didn't find this when we went the other way. Yeah, you're fine. You lost a shield of health. It'll be fine. Ooh. Apparently I completely missed this. This place seems nice. You know you're in an upstanding religion when you have an entire floor dedicated to jailing and torturing people. You know that you're the good guys. You are the good people. Iron Maiden? Remember, Jesus used the Iron Maiden all the time.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
If thy be there, thy be square. Oh, I see why I didn't go.
My imagination.
Wear thee to this
Using magic? I don't think so. Alright. Let's knock this summit out. Iron Maiden! Excellent! I don't think it's possible to see an Iron Maiden anymore without thinking about that.
Intruder!
I barely tapped to the side.
Who goes there? Who said that?
Your mama, bitch.
No one walks here now. Fall to
Come
my
closer,
power.
and thou shalt feel my edge.
Oh, this is the Inquisitor.
Builder, I
Shut up. I was gonna try to not knock anybody out yet, but fuck it. Good peripheral, son. We might end up with a lot of saves for this. Sick. Okay. Let him go by. Probably gonna start knocking dudes out though. Well, more than just him. I mean, he was already out, technically. I'm being quiet in here because I'm pretty sure that if they hear me walking in here, they'll trigger. Hemorrhagic opinion of precepts, a flaw in the gear will fate it to shatter. A flaw in the beam harbors the termites. A flaw in a man's righteousness accompanies his death. Yes, because you guys are totally all perfect. You're right. Damn it. This guy didn't have a key, which I mean, I guess he's technically not a priest. I would think an Inquisitor would be like a type of priest. Alright. Once this guy comes around. Shush. There you go. See, he was just coming in here for some self-correction. Some Hail Marys. Come on. Ahem. That was weird. Oh. Damn, your bed looks like shit. You're the Inquisitor and you've got a shitty bed like that? He probably asked for it. He's probably like, oh, I must always be forced to suffer. Oh, hey. What did we turn on? Not the alarm. That was my first thought, was, well, shit, we've just flipped the alarm. Not the way I thought we were going to, but we did, but no. We're not hearing it, at least. The jail cells are still closed. I mean, it says on, not open. Check back this way. You don't. Okay. Sometimes I just want to recheck them to make sure that they're not like suddenly like, hey, you're not supposed to be here, even though it was totally okay. You were here a few minutes ago. Oh, like this. Yeah, this is one path that didn't go down before. Wizard Thomas More? Nope. No idea. Also, how the hell would they even open these cell doors? They're very secure, I guess. I don't know what that turned on. Like half of these are going to end up being this map. Part of it is because I kind of do want to do it, you know, fairly legit. Where we're not just running around knocking everybody out like normal. But also part of it because I don't want to set the alarm off because it's really annoying to hear that the entire time. I mean, the whistling's not great either, but I wouldn't have thought that that would have opened the gate to the crystal. That wouldn't make a hell of a lot of sense. Oh, this was where some of the valuables should be. I think this is the old kitchen. Right, remember? And our map is probably older. Because they said they're turning the treasure, or the kitchen, into a treasury. Let's close the hell out of that. Oh yeah. Cha-ching! That's what I like to hear. Anything? What if there's multiple of these switches and we have to turn them all on in order to get it? I just keep imagining Garrett in his like dark robes. His like moody look. In his amazing looking gams because those high heels are just really accentuating his leg muscles. Alright, let's see if we can get back. I'm curious to see if that actually opened up or changed anything with this room. It might have. No. See, that switch is turned on. Well, we didn't really get much from that, other than we did flip two switches of mysterious benefits, or unknown benefits. We still need to get into the priest's rooms. None of our lockpicks are working yet, which is not great. So, at least one of the guards is supposed to have a key. It said, I think. Oh, fuck. Are we supposed to flip? I think we're supposed to flip those switches within a certain time frame. I think it's what that noise was. Alright, let's check the guards for keys. I forget... Oh, have you checked this? Fuck. Oh no, but that one we did check. Do I have that? Do I still have that note? No. Nope. Shit. They're stuck on each other again. Yeah, there was that note that said who had the keys. Because the priest had... I mean, the master or the high priest or whatever had the best key, which makes sense.
I can't do it all by myself.
Don't mind me, just on boxes, as novices often do. We need to try all these doors. So I'm not sure which ones I've tried. I kind of want to like save scum it just to check it. I'm tired of trying to wait on them to piss off long enough for me to try it. Hey, how's it going? Damn it. That narrow hallways, am I right, guy? Oh, man. Need to cut back on the tithings or whatever. Oh. It's not closed. I mean, locked. Well then. Guess who overthought that? That's why the lockpicks didn't work, because they didn't lock it. Very trustworthy people. These idiots. I mean, these priests. These dudes. We gotta be careful when we come out of here, because they are not gonna be pleased. Wait for them to path their tap dancing asses out of here.
Doth still shape man of the world through our actions. They are legion who do not believe and would tear down thy work.
Damn it. He is in there. Damn it! They weren't even fucking locked. God damn it. The lockpick doesn't work, Garrett, because the doors aren't locked. Idiot. We're pretty close to starting to knock these guys out, if for no other reason than I'm tired of hearing them whistle. Hopefully they don't get stuck in each other.
Whence came thee here?
Because he doesn't like me interacting with the door. I kind of wanted to test that. So he didn't seem to get angry that I left the room, but he really didn't like that I closed it. I love that the rooms aren't locked. That's so weird. I figured I was far enough away that he wasn't gonna aggro. Ooh, hello. keeping worldly goods. You should be tithing all of this to the church. I'm really doing them a favor, honestly. The tap dancing, humming, whistling con out there. Fuck. I mean, I should probably leave. Oh, hey. I should probably leave the doors open so I know which ones I've been in. But we'll remember that we've.
Beware and
This is kind of what I mean.
Whence came the hold?
Like, how did he know? I don't think he saw me leave. Funny enough, he might have just saw me close the door.
Who art thou?
See, now he...
Is among us to me.
This is what I mean. This is where it starts to get flaky as hell. That one, he might have actually saw me leave the room. Because I think what happens mechanically or programmatically or whatever, I think what happens is the second a guard sees something wrong, it auto flags you as being hostile, at least to that guard. So, for example, if a guard sees something is stolen, or because that guard saw me leave the room but he wasn't quite close enough to aggro, he became suspicious. So the minute he sees me, he'll go ape shit. Again, I don't think they'll notice the doors open. No. This is why I usually just murdered all these guys. Because you're really having to fight the AI to figure out what's triggering to them. Hey, Work X3, how's it going? What is your official stance on chicken wings? That's important, we know that. I'm just gonna try to wait longer. Because, again, they might be seeing me leave the room, which would make sense. They just don't aggro immediately. It's kind of weird. Because of the way this mission works, I feel like they see you leave, but he's too far away to actually attack you, but it's still close enough to trigger the AI so that if he sees you again, then he'll get pissed. And if we have to keep doing this, we'll just say fuck it and start doing this like a normal mission. For fuck's sake, open. Alright, so nobody saw me leave. Now, will he notice the door's open and then aggro me on because of that?
Thou shalt regret thine intrusions.
I think it's what it is. I think they see the door open. Wait a minute. That door's open? Alright, so now it's closed. Sorry, at this point, I'm just curious to see how this works, because he's obviously not aggro on me now.
Intruder! Beware an intruder!
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We're done. I don't know. Chicken wings are very important. That is the correct answer. Hurry up and fall, please. Yeah, this is the flakiness I remember with this mission. Unfortunately, because it's, like I say, I love the premise. And it's so weird. Like I'm genuinely curious what's triggering it. Like, what is it? It's almost like he can see into the room and see that I stole something from the chest and aggro's. Because we ran right in front of him beforehand, right? Like, we jumped right in his face. He didn't give a fuck. But then as soon as he passes that door, he's like, oh shit. Somebody else is aggro. See, somebody is pissed. Like, it's so weird. It's so random. But we're gonna start taking these guys out. Or at least I think you did. It's gonna be kind of a pain just because there's so fucking many of them. Jesus Christ.
The builder shall spy thee if I cannot. Ha! Where camest thou?
Yep. So he's aggroed for some random fucking reason. Very, very flaky, this mission. Which again is a shame. I might go up there and try to pop that guy, get him out of the circulation, if you will. This is not the greatest time to do this. Should have left the goddamn door open. I'm sure. Close the goddamn door. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't. Must not have saved. Wait. Oh, fuck it. We'll just do this again. Nope, stop. I wonder if somebody outside heard me unlock the box. Nope, fucking... I don't want to key him. That must have been a different room. I think that's a different room. Sorry, like I said, we're going to have a lot of saves on this. But yeah, I would generally love to know, like, what's the trigger? Like, what causes them to just randomly be like, oh my god, something's wrong. Like, the door being open would not really make sense, but it would kind of make sense. I mean, they're very, very strict. So I guess one could make the argument that, oh, well, you know, they should never leave their doors open. If they, you know, and these guys in particular are, you know, the priests, right? So they know all the rules and shit. So they would never leave their doors open. So something must be wrong. One could make that argument. I'll leave the doors open so when I catch them I can pop them in there real quick. Yeah, I'd love to do this mission legit, but that one guy was the ultimate test. The fact that he just didn't aggro until I was right, like he walked by that door that was closed and then suddenly knew that I had done something wrong. We got a lot of them gone though. We still got those two up there. Oh. But he didn't aggro this time. One of the guards upstairs didn't aggro this time as far as I could tell, which is interesting. And no, it wasn't because I had my weapon out, by the way. Because I 90-ish% sure I didn't have it open or out. We're whipping around a lot, but that's them walking upstairs. Come on. As long as they don't set off the goddamn alarm. The alarm is just really annoying. Alright, just making sure. We check everything. A stroke of thy chisel once made canst be undone, but a stroke thou dost not make from fear is worse flaw. Be not cautious, be correct. I forgot these guys really focused on being, you know, perfect at all times. Gives me yet another reason to hate their fucking guts. What is a tree but a tower that withers and dies? What is a pond but a cistern that stagnates and fills with muck? What is a patch of ground but a road which cracks and washes away? Okay. I can't tell here if they're trying to compare their great works with natural works, or they're trying to say, well, a tree is cool and all, but it withers and dies, but our towers stay up forever, which isn't even true. But I mean, the religious zealots, so they don't really have to be accurate about the crazy shit that they say. Sorry, we're just going to save a lot. Trust me, you don't want to hear that alarm going off nonstop. I assure you. We're checking all these other rooms first before we go to the High Priest rooms. We have the key. We should be able to do that now. I vaguely remember the switch thing now. Like having to do multiples like in a row and within a short time frame. I don't remember if that's an optional thing or if you have to do it. Where are all the priests, by the way? Has it medieval RimWorld-like game? Wait, what is that? What game is that you're talking about? I'm immediately intrigued. I'm closing these out of habit just because I keep thinking like maybe they're seeing inside and see the chests open. We've gotten all the guys on the bottom floor. Oh. Guy upstairs pissed.
Come closer, and thou shalt feel my edge.
Edge? You're using a hammer, stupid. Feel the sharp blade of my hammer. Like, what? You not even know what weapons you idiots are using? Oh, going medieval. I saw that. We need to take these guys out. I don't know which one of them just keeps randomly fucking aggroing on us.
Thy shadow shall not cloak thee forever.
I think I found him. Hurry up, my arm's getting tired. Oh, son of a...
Thief! Thief!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Some seriously horrible timing. No, I was going to keep doing my thing. I'll wait until one of those dickheads comes down here. That was horrendously bad timing. Okay. There is somebody in here. I don't know. In that room. Feel the blade of my hammer. Fucking idiots. Swear to God. Tits, 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 tits.
What art thou doing? Say, who art thou?
I'm changing over here.
Ah, spy!
God damn it. I'm getting some really unlucky timing on this shit. Damn it, fucking door. sassy ass is going to come right back over. I should have just waited. I knew he patrolled, but I thought there was 2 of these doors. So I thought, well, maybe this is a different one. Oh, no, this is High Priest. Okay. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. Come on, you old bastard. Is it early access, that Going Medieval? But yeah, I saw it popping up. It sounded pretty good. My number one problem with RimWorld, because I'd like to try RimWorld. Not WimWorld. Ooh woo. I hate the graphic style. I absolutely loathe the graphical style. Dumbass. I mean, he is old, I guess. Actually, you stay back here. Take that. You have a key, which is well. This isn't the Hammer's banner. Him. Tear that shit down. If it ain't Hammer, then it don't matter. That works, kind of. Ah, my one weakness. A stupid hammer. My shield has been broken. That hammer guy, he's such a badass. Alright, so we got a key. And the High Priest key opens everything. Which doesn't really help us a ton. I'm looking for those switches too, by the way. Okay, that's the kitchen. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna leave it open now, just so I know where I've been. And I feel like there's probably a clue, like a note somewhere that talks about like what, like where the switches are. Like I said, don't remember those are mandatory. Like you have to get those. I guess that's what mandatory means, in case you don't know. Or if that was like for an optional loot thing. Or maybe there's just the 2. And I didn't, because there was a pretty big delay between when I did them. So let's go back down. I want to loot the crypts anyway. So we need to relieve these guys of duty. We have 1,800 worth of loot, though. Shut up. I wonder if when they did this mission, they like tried to do it legit, and they're like, and by legit I mean like not knocking anybody out, like tried to ghost it maybe. How you doing? Or they like just got in enough and still like played it like a normal mission, because maybe that's not what they intended. Maybe they didn't really want you to try to do the whole thing without, you know, setting off any alarms or anything, because they probably tried it and were like, ah, shit, this doesn't work. And they're like, well, they'll play it normally, probably. I'm curious. Because like I said, back in the day, like the idea of like ghosting a level was probably not very like common. where like you went through and not only did you not kill anybody, you didn't knock them out, you never got spotted. Basically, there's no sign that you were there other than, everything that's not bolted down has been stolen. That's what ghosting is. Like the version in Hitman would be like you never alert the guards, you don't kill anybody, you don't kill or knock out anybody who is well, I think you can knock out. I don't remember if ghosting in Hitman, if you're allowed to knock people out or not. As long as you don't get caught. Like if they see you first and then you knock them out, then it doesn't count. Or if they get alerted, like they can see you, but if they're not like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Bald barcode man. Maybe that's who I should cosplay as, is Agent 47. I don't think I can pull it off. Agent 47's halfway decent looking. And also not fat. Where was... Put my weapon away. I don't think the NPCs notice your weapon, though. But yeah, I hate the graphical style of RimWorld. It's the same as it's the same style as Prison Architect, which doesn't mean I'm not going to like the game. There's plenty of games that are hideously ugly and that I enjoy. Minecraft. But I just hate that cartoony blob person look. Hate it with a passion. No, we want to come out at the torture area. We can get there a different way, but I'd rather do it that way. Since we're, here already. It would just make a lot more sense. Here we go. Okay, so one of the switches was here. The other switch was downstairs. Here's what we're going to do. I need to remember where this... Because it was in the... Fuck, hold on. It was in the room that used to be the kitchen. Location unknown. We need to flip it there and then immediately run over. So I don't think going through the crypt is actually going to be the best way to do this. So let's find the old kitchen. Should be here. Here-ish. Okay. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. Here it is. So we'll save. Come over here. Switch. Clip clop our way back to the Inquisitor's room. Back to the Inquisitor's room. Because technically, the third switch would be the one that's behind the cage. Now, why you wouldn't just make it 2 switches? Oh, for fuck's sake. We gotta get out of here. Fuck. Because I'm assuming we're still on a timer. Fucking damn it. How do you get the fuck out of here? Oh, shit, it was this room. We'll probably got to do this again. I'd at least like to see that it worked. Or did something. No, it did not. Oh. Oh, and you had to step on this. If that gets us across. I feel like there's a note that I've missed somewhere. There's no switches. There's nowhere. There's got to be something that's locked. There's got to be somewhere that's locked that I haven't been able to open yet. Okay, so those actually were the novices' rooms. Okay. Fair enough on the barracks thing. Was there something upstairs that was locked? Let me go double check upstairs. We might have to be really careful though, because at least one guy is randomly aggroed onto us. So it's could be a bloodbath. But it looks like since we flipped those, it stayed on. So I think we're okay as that in that regard. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna wait to rob a lot of these other rooms though, because again, if they're not gonna aggro, then I'd rather them not be, just so we can search in peace. But I'm not really counting on that. I'm surprised there wasn't a note of some kind in the High Priest room or whatever. Right, there wasn't any kind of note like how to get into the cage or anything like that. Because it'd been very, very easy to miss those switches. Somebody was yelling. Yes, he's aggroed. There's just one guy who just really, he's like, I know something's going on with this guy. Was there any doors in here? Okay, they didn't randomly aggro, even though they would have clearly seen me. Yeah, that one guy really just doesn't like me, apparently. I knew something was... Oh, wait. Ah, I bet it was this door. Hold on. First, let's try to lockpick it. Okay. Never mind. It's not the key. But it should actually open this, though. Might be faster. Or not. When the builder walks before thee and builds for thee a fortress, wilt thou go inside and shut the door? Or wilt thou say, yes, and now I shall rise one of my own? I mean, I would just go inside and be like, it's mine now, thanks. A flaw in the gear will fade it to shadow. Yeah, we've read that one. We've been there. We've traveled that road. Damn it! You locked an empty chest. There should be some kind of stupid-ass pithy saying about that, little shits. First, the Master King has no restriction access. Will keep in his possession the holy symbol of the temple. Oh, right. The holy symbol was the gigantic hammer that we stole, and is somehow carrying around with us. I mean, there could be another switch, too. That's another thing we had to think about. There could be just another switch. Damn. Alright, so it there's a lot of time to hit those. Wait, there's one behind. There's one behind one of the graves. I think I just remembered that. Oh, here's how we can get out. Good to know. I think there's one behind a switch. A grave. There's a note somewhere that tells you about this stuff. There's almost certainly a note. I won't say definitely. Almost certainly. I think it's behind the statue, actually. God damn it. Again, not going to steal that yet. There might be a guard that's patrolling out here. And I really, really do not want them to set off the alarm. I swore I remembered there being... I'll switch behind one of these. Brother Terrence, he fought the unrighteousness to his last breath. Because I think the note says something about how, like, oh, there's a switch where such and such person is lied or laid. Whatever. Lied. Here lies the unhappy Brother Dale, buried here as a symbol of lessons not learned. What? I mean, there's other better people here buried? Why would he be... How is that a lesson? Y'all suck. Y'all are a terrible cult. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. And again, I know cults are not well known for being super logical, but Brother Mason, truest of scholars. That's interesting. Why there's a red upside down hammer in that one. That's really weird and random. Realize Brother Wainwright. May his wheels turn forever in the hereafter. All right. Also, by the way, it has not escaped me that no guards have come over here. That drives me nuts. I swore there was a switch. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I'll make it. Looks like I'll make it. Alright, so graveyard we gotta steal from. Oh, he's upstairs. In every room now I'm like, oh wait, I think there's a switch in that room when there's not. I'm scouring for them now. It's so weird that I'm still trying to get over that. That one grave having the red hammer is like, hey, no adepts standing in time to this guy's little whatever this is. I want to check this guy's room again. It's just weird that he's... Well, maybe he did have a letter here. Did he? Oh. As approved by Evanescence. Bring this acolyte to life. You can't wake up. Oh, there it is. Fuck. He must have had it and I didn't read it. This is you guys' fault somehow. The cage containing the talisman can only be opened when the 5 locks have been released. The lock releases are placed in various locations about this temple. One resides with Brother Mason. I told you there was one out there. One is behind the skull of Saint Yora. We know where that is. One is in the kitchen by the oven. One is behind the rack, which loosens men's tongues. One is behind the keystone tree. Locks must be released within a span of 5 minutes. When all the locks are released, the talisman cage can be opened. Then he who removes the talisman must first recite the prayer of the wall builder. Oh, that's why we picked up the wall builder prayer. I was wondering why we actually carrying with that. Okay. Alright. We got it, guys. We got it. The problem's going to be the order. Fucking. That's going to be the hard part. We have 5 minutes. Our biggest enemy is my memory. Let's go find the one by St. Mason. I'm pissed about that. I think he was over here. Brother Mason. Yep. Okay. Son of a bitch. You at fuck you. Fucking ass motherfucker. I'm stealing this shit now. Fuck you, Brother Mason. Even though you had literally nothing to do with this. Not on purpose. God damn it. I even looked inside. I even went in and looked at several, but I didn't look at Mason's. Son of a fuck. I mean, praise the builder. Alright, is there anything else we haven't stolen stuff upstairs? Is that one guy still...
Come out again, whoever thou be. Come closer.
Walked in between my swings. Hey, is somebody walking up here? In this
The builder
highly...
shall spy thee if I cannot.
This high traffic temple? Fuck you. Kneel before the builder's penis? I don't know. You're in timeout. Though, given how these guys are so perfectionist, you would think, even though I didn't kill these guys, they'll probably be executed for failing the builder or some bullshit. Alright, let's find the little museum. Do you want to finish stealing shit? The barracks is gonna be a problem. The barracks is gonna be a problem. Because, well, one of them only has one guard in it. The other one... Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're not going to switch it yet. Looking up this Bell's skirt. I don't know. I thought you could actually do something with that. Those guys, I can gas grenade, gas arrow if I need to. Basically, we're at the point now where we're looting it all before we go to steal the talisman itself, just in case something happens when we take the talisman. Because sometimes shit happens. Speaking of shit happens, I gotta go pee. That doesn't make sense. I'll be right back. Alright, let's do this. Well, robbing, that is. We're almost done. This is a fairly small map, actually.
Thou should not be in the barracks, brother. Remember that novices are not... Oh, what a villain to strike with such cowardice.
I think we have to actually get behind him. Typically you don't have to, but because he's like technically he sees us.
Thou should not be in the barracks, brother.
Shut up. You should not be on the ground, crumpled like a sack of potatoes. But here we are. Damn it. Stop not having shit. A bunch of goddamn whores. You know, fuck the hammer. Hammer sucks. You think about that? The builder doesn't even exist. Dumbass. I wish I could use the stone hammer to beat their asses. Get knocked out by your own hammer, you dumb pricks. Alright, so hold up. Oop, no! My hammer! I still don't know why you can pick up some of that stuff and keep it, and some of you can't. Let me see if I remember how I did this. I remember I had brought every single guard and piled them up out here. A lot of time back then. A lot of time on my hands back then. Lots and lots and lots of time.
The rules do not permit novices in the barracks, as thou should well know.
Prisoner escapes us. This way.
God damn, how fast is this bitch? I like how everybody is faster than Garrett. Even though he's wielding a gigantic fucking hammer. Why didn't you hit the alarm upstairs, stupid? I still don't know why. Wait, what? I still don't know why my first swing even missed him. Did you fucking open the door?
The rules do not permit novices in the barracks, as thou should well know. Be off. Ha!
Wait.
Spike thy sins!
Wait for it. Come on, say it. Say it, God damn it!
Thy joints shall be split! Receive thy pound!
No.
Ha-ha!
No. Say the words. Say the thing.
Thy blood shall spill now! Ha! Ha!
Oh, fuck it. Those guys were probably got the gas. Not Moss Arrow. It still might not even work.
Stand with me against.
Let's do this.
Come closer, and thou shalt feel my edge.
Again, you're using a hammer. Alright. I know how we can do this. It's gonna be ugly. Well, it's gonna be cheesy.
When am I going to get my dinner?
Actually.
That's what I would like to know.
Halt! Thou art not granted this place.
The rules do not permit novices in the barracks, as thou should well know. Be off.
Really? Hey, boys. Son of a bitch. Hammer assholes. So yes, the AI is set up so that when it detects you, hardy boys. These guys are some hardy boys. They should have went and determined some crime. Fuck it. Shut up. But yes, the AI is set up so that when it aggroes, if the alarm's not going off, don't do anything else that's not setting the alarm off. Which, as you can see, is abusable. I mean, I could have just meleeed them both to death, but the gas arrow thing was a little bit funnier. I thought. Alright, was there anything in here? Did you guys give your lives up for anything? Why are we not allowed in the barracks, though? That's so weird and random. Like a lot of the other rooms, like the priest rooms, obviously I can understand not being in the priest room. But yet, we're allowed in the crypts and stuff. And, well, I guess we didn't really find out for sure if we were allowed in the torture rooms, but it's weird that we're allowed in the crypts, but not the barracks. And again, I know we don't sleep in the barracks. Give me that. But still. Alright, so we're good there. I think everybody's in nap time. So, let's read the list again. The Keystone Tree. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not really sure what the Keystone Tree is. I would think it would be out here where the trees are. None of these look special. I don't remember any other like trees looking different, but I think that's everybody down. We just got to figure out where this Keystone Tree is. I'm annoyed that I didn't look at the notes. I must have looted it from his room and then just didn't remember to look. Keystone. Oh, there's the two guys in the cathedral.
Who passes there?
Who passes gas there?
Who passes there?
That works.
Come closer, and thou shalt feel my ache.
Thanks. Okay. Keystone Tree. I mean, it's not a tree, but I mean, who knows? They might consider this a tree. They're dumbasses. Aren't you, boys? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, sir, we're dumbasses. Goddamn right. Could be like a painting. You might remember seeing it. I mean, it's probably not in the graveyard area. Fuck. Come on, brain. Work with me. Wait. It's not that thing in the very front, is it? I don't think so. I mean, it's more of a hammer than a tree, which I know is shocking. And it wouldn't make sense that it would be up here. I might just look it up in a minute if I don't find it here real soon. Just because we're not running all over the place just trying to find this keystone tree. And I'm assuming they're going to be fairly spread out, right? So it wouldn't make sense that it would be that close to that one. It would be more likely over in this general area. I mean, it's made out of trees, which, you know, fairly they should make everything out of stone and hammers and stupid bullshit. Alright, now everybody's in nap time. I didn't check the middle trees, but I would think it would make most sense. I mean, it'd be odd to have a switch stuck in the ground. Like I say, none of these trees look different than the others. God damn it. Okay, but at least we found it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try hitting this one first. And we'll go back up. Like I say, it gives us a pretty generous amount of time. So that's one. We're going to go back upstairs. There's only the one up here. Behind the skull. We're flipping switches and knocking bitches out right now, Belix. But I should have switched the other one because I'm afraid you could jump down from here. Fuck it. That's alright. So now we go downstairs. Let's go this way. It's easy to get to the torture things. Oh, actually, this is perfect. Because I kind of forgot about this one. That's 3. Yes, 3. I can get to the torture room that way, but it's harder for me to find it. I say as I instantly get fucking lost. God damn it. Oh, upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Damn it. Damn it! Fucking ass. God damn it. Wish I could actually fucking remember shit. Nope, nope, fuck. Because it was where the actual stone is. What the fuck? It's not a... Nope. It must be... God damn it, it is downstairs. Fucking ass. How's it going, Velix? Fucking cocksuck. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try to find it this way and hope we get lucky. We're going to have to get very lucky on this. I mean, we still have probably like 2 minutes left, but... Is this it? Close enough. We can get there from here. The torture device. Switch. No, god damn it. No. Fuck off. My own toying with the dead is screwing with me. Here's the 5th switch, but the problem is getting back up there in time. Fuck off. That's a weird noise. That would be nice if it just stayed open, though. Like, once you hit it, it just stays open, you know what I mean? Because I don't remember how to get back up there. There we go. Hurry up. We need to do the prayer thing. I think we have to do that. Like, in front of this actual thing. No, use the fucking thing. Does that count? Is that the wrong prayer? They who removes the talisman must first recite the prayer of the wall builder. Well, I mean, that seems like the prayer of the wall builder to me. Not the thing by Eminem and Evanescence. How do I... Sure. Like, I'm trying to use it on it. Like, there's no other, like, use button. Wait, hold on, wait. I think that actually worked. Cool, I guess. So that's why I was alluding earlier that you really can't steal it. Because I think that alarm goes off even if you... Because I think that did it right. I think I had to use it above the thing. You really should have... It should have been set up so that you use it on it, but whatever. It's whatever. I think that's kind of dumb. I think that... Might as well set off all the alarms. I think that once you do the prayer, it should set the alarm off. I feel like it kind of defeats the stealth, non-murdery version of the mission. I feel like it kind of betrays that. But whatever, not a big deal. Just woke up at 4 p.m. Hell yeah, that's the way it should be. Went to sleep at 8. Hell yeah, that's the life. Whoa, we found all the loot. Holy shit. Well, this will be the only level that happens on. Wow, we actually got all the loot. Praise the hammer. Alright, so again, Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're still playing. I'm just wrapping this video up for YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. We could have beat that one a little bit quicker if I'd have actually, checked that note. And again, we were trying to kind of do it legit for a while, but again, the AI was as buggy as I remember. Like I said, we showed some examples there where it would just randomly aggro for no reason whatsoever. Like he just, again, the key example was where the guy's walking up to the door. Up until he walks to that door, he's fine. But he walks up to a closed door, and all of a sudden he's like, hey, like you did something wrong. Like, what the fuck? How would he know? So again, and also the random guard upstairs. I'm super curious what triggers that one guard to aggro up on you upstairs. I wonder if maybe like I was carrying a body and I made a noise and he heard it. And the way the code is written is that because I was like a hostile while I was carrying the body, he heard it and it triggered by sound to like, oh, I hear someone carrying a body, which obviously doesn't make logical sense, but I can kind of see how that happens. I wonder if that's what happened there. But still a fun level, enjoyable levels. We finally got to see the hammers for a while there. I should have fought one up to see if they would do the bow before the builder's might thing that I love so much. The one guy didn't, but I think it's because he had a different voice actor. Anyway, YouTube, again, Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're still playing. YouTube folks, follow me on Twitter. Twitch, fuck, and I'll see y'all next time.